So recently I got a comment asking me why I use opening Gambit in my weapon showcase videos for Splatoon 2. Just for the record, it's not like I feel attacked at all for using the ability. I understand why it's looked upon as one of the worst abilities in Splatoon 2. However, in this video, I want to make a case as to who, where, and why more people should take advantage of this ability, and how we could possibly see improvements from Splatoon 2 over to Splatoon 3. If you happen to find this video insightful to the other side of the debate, or just enjoy the content in general, leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel would be very appreciated. Now without further ado, let me explain why opening Gambit may be a little bit better in the hands of the right people. First, I want to clarify that I am not a professional or competitive player. I consider myself really good at the game, but nowhere near the top. Which brings me to my first point. Opening Gambit is better for hyper-aggressive players such as myself and caters towards weapons like rollers, ink brushes, dualies, sloshers, and splatter shots with the ability to increase run speed, swim speed, along with ink resistance. This ability should be used by players who like to get an edge on their opponents early and continue their aggressive streak, because every time you splat an opponent, the duration increases by another 7 seconds. However, once that time is up, you'll be back to your normal self with the abilities you have normally, and that's where the problem arises. Even if you get another splat, you won't get the benefits, and in Turf War, Tower Control, Splat Zones, and Clam Blitz, an early aggressive push won't make much of a game to go any faster, which brings me to my next point. There is one mode where this ability can have a massive output, Rainmaker. In this mode, entire games can end with one massive fight in the center, and as someone whose highest rank is in Rainmaker, I can tell you that having any extra edge with resistance and movement is very important, especially if you're carrying the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker is the heaviest weapon in the game, so having extra run and swim speed is very important and could be the difference between reaching the goal or being splatted right before the goal. I kind of like this idea of having abilities that work better in specific modes, but that's a topic for another time in an entirely different video in and of itself. Finally, why should people use opening Gambit more often? Now, before I answer, I want to say that being hyper-aggressive does have its downsides, and I've realized that with how I play. And it's not for everyone for every weapon class. A charger player won't benefit from opening Gambit as much as a roller player does, even if the run speed doesn't necessarily apply to the roller class. I believe that opening Gambit should be used because it's actually not terrible. There are situations where opening Gambit can make or break a Rainmaker match or start some momentum in a Turf War. In League matches, I can see why just rushing into battle weapon in hand won't be a good idea, but in solo queue, the place where the majority of players go, opening Gambit can open a pathway for others to push forward as well as help you hit some awesome Twitter clips. As for how this ability can be fixed to better contest with its rival, Last Ditch Effort, the answer is simple. Every time you get a splat, you should get around 5 to 7 seconds of both movement speeds and ink resistance. I hope this video helps clear up why I use opening Gambit and what weapons I believe could take the most advantage of it. I know aggressive play in Splatoon 2 is not really common due to the specials being 90% team-based. With Splatoon 3's special lineup, I'm really happy to see that the developers are giving more power to the individual player, and hope that this idea is taken further in opening Gambit's future design. In truth, I honestly did get lucky and simply re-roll my Anakai mask to get 3 main power-up subs on it, and that's why I mainly use it for the specific videos that I've been posting. But I think it's for the best so I can make a video explaining how aggressive players may see opening Gambit as a way to overwhelm the enemy and build momentum for the team. I plan to make a roller player's guide for Splatoon 3 preparation in the future in a similar style as this one, because I know I'm not the only aggressive player out there and I want to help others with my content, but enough about that for now. Now, I want to read your comments below. Are you going to give opening Gambit a chance if you main one of the weapons above? Are you an aggressive player who likes to get in there and wipe out the opposition? Or have I not presented enough reason for you to try opening Gambit in your casual or ranked matches? I look forward to reading all of your comments and responding to them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, I've been Odyssey64, and I will see you guys next time.